What was the hardest part about having kids? You had 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl.
Just keeping them in line.
What would you say to someone that's single? What's really important about a marriage or finding a partner?
Honesty. You have to be honest with them. Don't be playing them. Some people like to play, you know.
What makes a good marriage?
That you care about each other.
Hi, besties. Welcome back. I wanted to do a quick little intro to today's episode because when I was back home in Georgia 2 weeks ago, I sat down and recorded an episode with my grandma, my Sittu. I call her Sittu. She's Arabic, and we go into a little bit of her being Arabic on the podcast. But anyway, I was able to sit down with her. And if you guys know anything about what my family's been dealing with, my grandmother has been battling Alzheimer's for a very long time now. And she's living with my mom in Georgia. And my friend Lauren actually gave me the idea. She was like, talk to her about your grandpa, because if you know anything about Alzheimer's, their short term is really, really bad, but their long term is pretty there. And so this podcast interview is so special to me. She didn't repeat a lot. Her face lit up when she talked about him. She kind of got choked up when she was talking about him. They were together for almost 50 years. And so things have changed so differently. And things are so different now. And just hearing the way she talked about their love and everything was beautiful. Because like I said, this isn't just a podcast for single people. This is a podcast for people that have been in all sorts of relationships. She's a widow. And her life changed a lot when he passed. And we got into that. And it was truly so special. My mom actually recorded it too because I didn't have a tripod. I was in Georgia. And my mom recorded it and was remembering things too. And it just really brought the three of us closer together. And so this podcast is for everyone, and it's for my Sittu. And my Sittu is my best friend. And so the fact that I'm sharing her with you guys, you're welcome. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Hi, besties. Welcome back to the podcast. Today is very special. I'm joined with my favorite person on planet Earth. I would not be here without her, literally and figuratively. Welcome to the podcast, Sittu. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good. Are you having a good day so far?
So far.
Okay, so I talk all about relationships, and because I'm single, I talk about being single. I talk to people in relationships. I talk to married people, divorced people, widowed people, all kinds of people about relationships. But you and my Jiddu's relationship was one of my most favorites. So I wanted to talk about that. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, if I can remember everything.
What do you remember? How did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
How did you meet my Jiddu?
In school.
Were you guys in the same grade?
Yep.
Did you think he was so cute?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Those white chicken legs?
He was my sweetie.
So you guys met in high school?
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys get married? Were you young?
I'm trying to think. When did I don't remember when we got married.
What made you like him?
I don't know. I guess because, we were from a small little town, and there wasn't a whole lot of people to choose from.
No, but you guys created a beautiful life together.
Yes, we did. We had a wonderful life together.
You guys had 3 kids.
Right.
I can't even count how many grandkids and great-grandkids now.
And I can't either. So don't feel bad.
But I'm the favorite, right?
Of course. You always will be.
I hope Ryan hears that.
You hope Ryan?
Yeah, because he always thinks he's the favorite.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Well, he can think what he wants. Doesn't matter.
So
we just let him think what he thinks.
Yeah, he's a munch.
So what else is going on?
I love you. Okay, so you guys had kids. You guys lived a really cool life.
Yes, we did. I had a perfect life with him. I really did. Your Jiddu was great.
What made it perfect?
Oh, I don't know. We got along really good.
Yeah.
Which made it better because a lot of times you get in with somebody and you end up killing each other.
Yeah. Did he get on your nerves ever, when he would go buy stuff and not tell you?
No, I never asked him what he was buying or anything like that. Whatever he bought.
I remember
But that was his.
I remember we came home one time and he brought a brand new motorcycle. And
Yeah.
you go, okay, well, that's just.
I mean, what was I going to argue with him about a motorcycle? Who gives a rep?
No, but everyone used to say that you did everything for him but wipe his butt.
I did.
What made you want to do that?
He always seemed helpless. You know, he didn't have it together.
So you kept him together, right?
Yep, I had to get it together.
Was it a lot because he ran a bunch of businesses in Florida and so you were home with the kids? Was that hard for you?
No, we had a good time. We enjoyed our kids. I can't say we really did enjoy our kids.
Mm.
And we got along really good.
Really? What was your favorite thing to do together? You guys lived at the beach, had a really nice oceanfront house.
Yes, we did. We really did have a good life, I
Mm.
have to say.
Mm.
There's not one thing I would change in my life.
Mm.
Not one thing.
Mm.
That's it.
Do you remember when you guys would go out west and ride motorcycles and take your motorhome?
Yes.
Did you like that?
Sometimes I would be scared
Why? Why were you scared?
because I never trusted his driving. And I thought one day I'm going to be left here.
Was it hard? I just don't know. I've never really asked you this, but like, was it hard because you're Syrian, you have your Arabic background, and he's white? Did you guys ever have any issues with that?
Nope, not at all.
Really?
None at all. None at all.
His family accepted you?
Yeah. Well, they had to. We were together. I mean, I don't know how they thought about us. I really don't. Because I never asked.
Do you remember what your dad used to call him because he was so white?
I can't remember that. Yeah, he did like to dress like a cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He thought he was a cowboy. You guys had that mountain house that was all Western themed. Why did he want to be a cowboy so bad?
You have to ask him. I don't know.
He loved the wild, wild west. I think that's why he wanted to be a cowboy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think that's why you guys would always go out west. That's why I think it's crazy when you always say, why are you in California? You guys used to go out west every summer.
I know. But he loved it, and so I went along if I wanted to be with him. Or I could have stayed at home and been miserable.
Did you, so you would have rather been with him all the time? He was your best friend.
Yeah, he was. He really was. I had no sisters or brothers.
Okay.
So you see, he filled the void in my life.
Oh, Sittu.
Well, I'm just telling you what I feel.
Oh, how did you feel? Because he always wanted you to have the nicest stuff. That's where I feel like we all got our bouginess from, like the way we like to dress, the stuff we like to do. Like he always wanted the newest, best, whatever.
You're right about that. I'll give you that.
So you would always have a new car. He would always
Right.
take it, and he would never let you pick. Did that bother you?
No. Whatever he gave me, I loved.
Did you like that he didn't let you get your stuff out though? He would just trade it in without telling you.
Sometimes it would irritate me, but most of the time I just let it go because that's his thing.
Would you go get it?
Would I go get what?
The stuff out your car.
Out of my car? Yeah, of course I would. Why wouldn't I?
What was the hardest part about having kids? You had 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl.
Just keeping them in line. You know, they have a tendency to go the way they want to go.
Yeah. I remember though, you used to keep a little switch at your house.
Yes, I did. And I used it.
Yeah. You did. Not on me though.
No, you were my sweetie. Of course, you were little.
Yeah. Now I'm big.
No, but you're grown.
Yeah. So you guys did live a really beautiful life together, and you guys really showed me, relationship goals, and I love it. You guys were really positive role models in my life, and I really thank you for
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Are you about to cry?
Yes.
Aw.
But anyway, I've had a good life. I can't complain about one thing in my life. Not one thing.
Has it been hard since you lost him?
Oh, yeah. I miss him all the time, and I talk to him.
You do?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I just tell him I miss him and blah, blah, blah. The same old shit you always do.
I love you. I miss him too all the time.
I know. He was a good guy. He really was. And I didn't think we'd ever make it because, he was so funny about he wanted things done his way, and that's it. But I just went along with it. Who cares?
Yeah, you've always said he lived and he died his way, Skipper's way.
That's right. He did.
That's a beautiful way to live, though, I think. But did he compromise with you?
Like, how do you mean?
Like, did you still got what you wanted, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good to me. I can't complain about one thing because he was good to me.
He was such a good guy, and that's why I think we all get so sad that he just passed way too young. Because even when he passed, he would there was so much that we found out about the good that he did with his businesses, with people that we didn't even know about.
Right. Well, we didn't go around bragging about what he did. He did what he did because that's what he wanted to do. And you just accepted it or you went on your own way.
My favorite story was that story about the guy that was like in the hospital, and the guy was in the hospital and he always wanted to ride in a limo. And he said, well, when you get out of here, I'm going to get you a limo so you can go home. And when he got out of the hospital, he had a limo waiting on him.
I'll be darned. Yeah, he was a good guy. I'll tell you. He did not do anything that would have made you mad.
No.
We never had an argument that I can remember.
Really?
Really.
I guess I'll have to ask my mom if she remembers any growing up. Was he loyal?
Yeah, he was a good guy. He really was. And I do miss him. Every once in a while I get real sad, that he's not around anymore because we did have fun.
I get sad too sometimes about it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's part of losing someone. You get sad about it sometimes.
Exactly. And your life has to go on. You can't give up your life because something went wrong.
That's a word, Sittu. That's a word. Okay, so he was a hot commodity. He was a hot little country cowboy. The business owner, the ladies must have wanted him. Did anyone ever try?
I'm sure they did. Do I know if they made it? I don't know that.
He styled you really good.
Yep, he did.
So now in the world that I live in, it's a very different world than when you guys lived together. Because I remember you used to tell me you would have to call, make plans, and then just you guys would show up. But now we got these phones, we got dating apps. You probably don't even know what a dating app is.
No, I don't.
So it's just a very different world. What would you say to someone that's single? What's really important about a marriage or finding a partner?
Honesty. You have to be honest with them. Don't be playing them. Some people like to play, Oh, yeah, I really care about him. And then she goes behind his back and talks about him,
That's a good one.
So you just have to watch what you're doing.
And what makes a good marriage?
That you care about each other. And you try to do the best you can for each other. You don't want to make bad remarks about something he did that was stupid. You just let it go.
Yeah, because men got that fragile ego.
Yep. But that's about it.
Well,
We had a good life. I can't complain about anything in my life. Nothing.
He did give you a really cool life.
Yep.
You never had to work.
No, I didn't. But then I took care of him too.
Yeah. You cooked really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You cooked that good Syrian food, the good American food. You cooked all the good food.
Well, yeah, look at my ass. Now you know why.
Stop it. You're skinny.
Yeah, I wished.
Well, Sittu, I think you killed it. I think you did a great job. I'm really.
Well, I did the best I could with what I had to work with,
Mm,
you know. And my parents were older, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your parents stay together?
Mm-hmm. That's my life story.
Well, Sittu, I think you did a really good job, and I really appreciate you sitting down with me.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it so much. I'm going to cherish this in my heart forever.
You are too funny, girl.
Anything else you want to say before we end?
No, I just hope that your life continues to grow and everything goes good for you. That's all I can hope for. I can't hope for anything else.
Well, now I'm going to cry.
Well, no, I don't want you to cry. I'm just telling you what I feel. And you've been a good girl. Your whole life, you've respected your parents and everything, and that makes a world of difference.
You did a good job.
I hope I did. That's all I can hope for.
I got the best mom. You did a really good job.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too. I love you, Mrs. to pieces, actually.
I love you, Mises, to pieces. And I love you guys, and I mean it. Bye.
Bye.